Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Friday After Next. So Friday After Next stars Ice Cube and Mike Epps, and what this film is about, it's about when this guy dressed as Santa Claus breaks into Craig and D-Day's house and steals all their stuff. Basically, Craig and D-Day need to find out who this guy is and get their stuff back, because one of the things he happened to stole was a stereo that had their rent money in it. So, what did I think of Friday After Next? This was just horrible, this movie. It is terrible, this film. And one thing, why did they make it a Christmas movie? Like, seriously, why did they make this movie a Christmas film? It feels so out of place, really, for a Friday film to be a Christmas movie. Like, even you watch the movie and you're just like, why is this a Christmas film? This feels so weird, having this as a Christmas movie, honestly. And it's just terrible as both a comedy sequel and a Christmas movie. It's terrible, this movie. Now let's get into my positives with Friday After Next, because I actually do have some positives with the film. First being, more or less just two actors in the movie were good. Ice Cube, still really enjoyable. He was still enjoyable as Craig. I still really enjoyed him in the film. Just like the first two. He's more or less the straight man. Has his funny moments. He's really enjoyable in the movie. I still enjoyed Ice Cube in the film. Same goes with Mike Epps. Mike Epps as D-Day. Still, not D-Day, Day-Day. Why do I keep on calling him D-Day? I still really enjoy him as Day-Day. He's still really enjoyable. I still enjoy him in the film. He's still enjoyable and likable in this film. And there were some funny moments here and there, like, I was like, that was funny, Some funny moments here and there, but nothing that made me, like, laugh out loud like the first movie, or, even the second movie, honestly, had more laugh out loud moments than this film did. Now let's get into my negatives, because I do have a lot of negatives with Friday After Next, and my negatives are, first being the acting. The acting is atrocious in this movie. The acting is just terrible with the film. I mean, Craig's dad, I didn't enjoy him in the first two Friday films. He had some funny moments here and there, but I didn't really enjoy his character in the first two movies. Here, he has no funny moments. He's just annoying in this movie. Like, he's just gone off the rails, cartoonish in this film. He really does. And he's just terrible in this movie. He does such an awful job in the film. Same goes for the guy that plays Uncle Elroy. In Next Friday, he had some funny moments in, Next Friday, even though his character was really annoying. Here, just like with the dad, it's just a cartoon of himself. He just goes off the rails, and he's just terrible in the movie. He does such an awful job in the film. And Cat Williams, or as I like to call him, Cat McDaddy Williams, is in this movie as well. And he plays like this owner of a pimp shop in like this mall thingamajig, and he's awful. He's annoying. He really is. He's just so annoying in this film. He reminded me of Kevin Hart in the Ride Along films. And what's funny is he's having a feud sort of with Kevin Hart at the moment. That's what he reminded me of in this movie. Just an annoying, chihuahua, basically. Just that annoying chihuahua that just keeps on going, and going. And he just doesn't stop. And in this film, that's all he does, is he never stops. And his character was very annoying. Terry Crews, what was he doing in the movie? He had zero purpose to be in this film. His character barely did anything in this entire movie. So, why was he even there in the first place? For the paycheck, basically? I think that's all he was there for, honestly, because his character served no purpose to the story whatsoever. The comedy, for the most part, the comedy is horrendous with the movie. I barely, laughed throughout the film. Like I said, there were some funny moments here and there, but for the majority of the film, I was just deadpanned. Like, my face had a deadpan expression on it the entire time because it just wasn't funny, this movie. It really wasn't. It really wasn't that funny, honestly. Just the comedy was really atrocious with the film. Same goes with, like, the writing with the film. The writing was just very, very awful with the film. The writing was just terrible with the movie. The directing wasn't all that great either. Like, it just wasn't that great. Same goes with the pacing. Man, this movie was so boring. Like, the movie was just very, very boring. Like, how do I get bored during a comedy? How are you able to make me bored during a comedy? It was just very, very boring. And my last negative is that the Christmas thing with the movie. It didn't need to be needed, honestly. Like, why was this turned into a Christmas film? You know what I mean? It just feels so out of place with the film, with like the tone of the Friday movies. It feels so out of place. It really does, like, adding this Christmas element to the film. It just feels so awkward and out of place. I'm just like, why did you even make this a Christmas movie in the first place? Like I say, it feels very out of place and out of tone with the film. So overall, guys, Friday After Next is just an awful third installment to, what was a great first installment, then was kind of a decent second installment, and what now is a third awful installment. So it's time for my official grade on next Friday. Well, not next Friday. Friday After Next. My official grade on Friday After Next is a D. This movie is terrible. It's an awful comedy sequel, and it's an awful Christmas film. So, just Friday After Next, horrible comedy. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching my reviews of the Friday films. I hope you guys enjoyed these reviews. I know I sure did. Have fun time watching the films and reviewing them for you guys. So yeah. So what did you guys think of Friday After Next? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599 and we'll see you all later. Peace.